Morning everyone. We are now here on the last subtopic in our topic data management, and last Monday we discussed the measures of central tendency. We have the mean, the median, and the mode, and last Wednesday we discussed all about the measures of dispersion or variability, and we have the range, the variance, and the standard deviation. And today, ayan, last discussion for your final coverage for your final exam. We have the measures of relative position, and here tatlo na naman yung pag-uusapan natin. So, anyone, kung sino nakakalam sa tatlong pag-uusapan natin dito sa measures of relative position. Anyone? Sino? So, first, let's define what is measures of relative position or measures of position. In addition to the measure of central tendency and measures of dispersion, there are measures of position, which are used to locate the relative position of value in the data set. Okay, kapag yung measures of central tendency is you are just getting the central of the data or the center of the data, and the measures of dispersion is the average, diba? Average of the variability. And dito naman sa relative position, we have to locate the relative position of value in the data set. And tatlo ulit, sabi ko nga kanina, tatlo ulit ang pinag-uusapan dito. Anyone, kung sino ang makapagbibigay sa tatlo. What are the three words na connected in dealing with measures of relative position? Anyone? Yes, anyone? No one? So, correct. We have the percentile, we have the quartile, and the decile. Ano ba ang percentile, quartile, decile? So, bigyan ko na kayo ng hint. Kapag quartile, okay, sa quartile muna tayo, from the root word quart, diba? Quattro. Diba? Apat. 4. Okay, we have 4. Quartile, quattro, that's 4. Decile, decimal, decagon. Kapag de, yung suffix 10 yun, di ba? Ang decagon is a polygon with 10 sides. That's de. So, pag decile, 10. Pag percentile naman, from the word percent. At ilan yung percent? 100. Ayun po yung mga, we have 4, 10, and 100. 4, yan yung mga gagamit natin in dealing with measures of relative position. Okay, so let's start with percentile. When we see percentile, one way of assessing performance is by the use of percent. Tama nga naman. The percentiles are the score points that divide a distribution into 100 equal parts. So, dito tayo, ungroup muna tayo itong mga first na puro ungroup, and then mamaya mag-group tayo. So, dinidivide nito yung scores into 100 equal parts. For example, the 10% or the P10 separates the lowest 10% from the other 90%, and the 25th percentile or P25 separates the lowest 25% from the other 75%, while the 80th percentile or P80 separates the lowest 80% from the other 20%. Okay, so yun lang yon. So, may separation. Okay, P10, sineseparate mo yung lowest 10 from the highest, from the other 90. Tapos, doon din sa 25, at the same time, 80. Okay. Consider this situation. If one got a score of 60 and ranked 9th in a class of 150 students, it means that 150 minus 9 is 141 students below his rank. Okay, meron daw 150 students at si Juan ay he ranked 9 in the class. 9 honor siya or rank 9 siya, meaning doon sa 150 iles mo yung 9 and the answer is 141. So meron siyang natalo or mga estudyanteng below his rank is 141, diba? Okay, if we get the percentage, you have 141 divided by 150 and that is 0.94 or times 100 mo kasi percentile. So times 100 we have 94%. This means that 94% of the class ranked below or got scores below 1. Then we can say that the percentile rank of 1 in the class is 94, which also implies that 94 out of 100 students got scores below his score and 5% of the class obtained scores higher than 1. Okay, magulo ba? Okay. So, ayusin natin. Sabi ko kanina, 150 yung estudyante sa isang klase at si Juan ay rank 9. So, meron siyang natalo na 141 students. Gusto natin malaman kung ilan yung percentile rank nila. So, yung 141 na yon na difference ng 150 and 9, i-divide mo siya ng 150, which is that is the total number of the students. And we've got the answer of 0.94. Since we are dealing with percentile, so ang percent sabi ko is 100. So yung 0.94 i-multiply mo ng 100 to get the answer of 94%. Okay, itong 94% ngayon na ito yung percentage ng mga estudyante na mas mababang score kesa kay Juan. Okay, gets? Itong 94% na to, ito yung percentile rank ng estudyante na mas mababang score mas mababang score kaysa score ni Juan. Okay? And also, we can imply or we can conclude that 94 out of 100 students got scores below his score. So, out of 100, 94 doon is mas mababang score kesa kay Juan. At 5% lang ng score ang 5% lang ng klase ang nakakuha ng mas mataas na score kesa kay Juan. Okay, yun lang po yun, ha? Okay, so that is the scenario ng example na yan. So, 94% ng klase ay mas mababa, got the lowest score than Juan, and 5% of the class got the highest score than Juan. Yun lang po yun. Also, we have another example. Okay, so sorry. The percent rank tells how many percent of the cases got below the rank or the classes got below the rank or position. Yun yung percent rank or percentile rank. Yun yung nagde-define kung ilan sa klase ang mas mababa below the rank. Okay, the score of 1 is 60. So we can say that 94 percentile point is 60. Then the percentile point is the score of value that corresponds to the given percentile rank. It denoted by the symbol Pn, where n is the percentile rank. Thus, in this example, P94 is equal to 60. Okay, 60 ba dito? Yes. Okay, kasi 60 nakuha ni Juan. Yun yung 60. Yun yung percentile point. Yung 60, which is yun yung nakuha ni Juan. At yung 94 percentile or 94 percentile, that is the rank below his below Juan. And kaya magiging P94 is equal to 60. Okay po. Ayan. Another example. Yan, percentile for ungroupped data. Example, Mrs. Cruz conducted a quiz to 10 students. The scores obtained are as follows. We have 5, 8, 7, 6, 3, 6, 10, 5, 6, 4. Now, what score correspond to the 100 percentile? So, what is the 50th percentile point? Okay, paano ba yan? So, first, all you have to do, okay, dito na lang. Sige, i-back ko to ha, i-back ko yung presentation para makasagot tayo. Saan na ba tayo? Saan na nga ba? Okay, here we are. Ayan, so add slide tab. Okay, paano ba natin malalaman ang 100 percentile? Okay. So, let's copy this one. Ay, ba to? Okay, first, all we have to do muna dito, hindi natin basta-basta mahanap dito. All we have to do first is to arrange the data in descending order. When we say descending, from highest to lowest. Okay? Yun po yan. So, ayusin natin siya in descending order. From highest to lowest. So, pag ayusin natin, we have 10, 8, wait lang, 8, 7, 6, 5, I'm having my class, 4, and 3. Now, kapag naayos natin siya into descending order, dito na natin mahahanap ang hinahanap natin, which is ang hinahanap natin, we are looking for the what score correspond to the 100 percentile. Okay? So, paano ba? So, we can, as we know, dito sa data natin na 10, okay, palakin natin. 10 is the highest. Diba? Okay, 10 is the highest. 3 is the lowest. Okay, and what's the middle number? That's 6. Kasi this one, 6 plus 6 is 12 divided by 2 is simply 6. Okay, lagyan lang natin dito na 6 ha. Pero kapag i-add mo yung dalawang 6 sa middle, that's 12. And then, divide mo into 2, that's 6 also. So, our middle number, or the highest, is 10. The middle is 6. And the lowest is 3. Diba? And then, the one who scored 10 surpass all the others. Kung sino man, yung tao o estudyante na nakakuha ng 10, meaning he surpassed. So, natalo niya yung 9 na estudyante. Diba? He surpassed all his classmates sa quiz. Okay. But, kasi dito, sabi dito kasi we are looking for P, that's P100. Ano yung hinahanap kasi natin P100. And then, he surpassed yung 10. So, focus tayo kay 10. The one who surpassed 10, okay, and the class interval will always have the upper boundary. So, the 100 percentile point is the upper boundary of the score. So, the P100 is 10.5. 10.5 daw yung percentile, 100 percentile point. Bakit? Hindi pwedeng si 10 lang. Okay, hindi pwedeng si 10 lang. Always get the its upper boundary. And the upper boundary of 10 is, syempre, pag upper boundary, sabi ko nga, is plus 0.5. So, kaya ang P100 is 10.5. Okay po? Yan po yun. So, yan yung hinahanap natin na the score corresponds to the 100 percentile. Now, the next one. How about for P50? How about for P50? P50 yung next question, di ba? Ito yung next question, oh. So, tapos na to, ito yung kanina. Ito yung 10.5 natin. Score corresponds to the 100 percentile. Now, this one time. What is the 50th percentile? Point. Okay, 50th. 50th, so meaning, yan yung gitna. Diba? Yan yung gitna 50. That's the middle. And what's the middle number? It's 6. So, that's it. Okay? Yan lang po yun. Yan yung pagkuha. Then, what is P10? The P10 is 3, which is the lowest. Okay? Kasi sa first we have 10, 20, 30, and 100 pwede namang 1. Okay, 1 pa. 1, 2, okay, mga ganan. P1, it's 3, kasi it's the lowest. And then the middle number, which is P50, and 50 is the middle naman, dun sa 100, and that is 6. Okay, and the P100 and 10.5 always get the upper boundary. Now, next. Percentile for ungroupped data. Another one, we have also this one, this formula. The number of values times 0.5. Ay, plus 0.5 rather, over the total number of values. Okay, it's 100%. So, hayaan nyo na muna to. Okay. Sige. Ito naman, gamitin naman natin tong formula na to sa next question. Dito. A 30-point quiz was given to 10 students and the scores are shown below. Okay. What is the percentile rank of 24? Ang hinahanap natin kanina is the percentile point. Meaning, pag percentile point, sabi ko kanina, is the score itself. Kapag percentile rank, yun na yung, okay, yun na yung rank na mas mababa doon sa given percentile rank. Diba? Okay, dito kasi kanina guys, yung unang question natin, ang hinahanap natin is percentile point. Dito sa next question, ang hinahanap is percentile rank. Okay, paano ba gawin yan? First and foremost, we have to arrange. We have to arrange the data. Siyempre, it's up to you if you want descending or ascending. Or mas maganda kasi descending tayo. Descending from highest to lowest. So, we have, so saan ba yung mga, let's copy first the data para mas mabilis. Okay, this is the data. Yan. So, this is the data. Dito na lang sa taas. Yan yung data natin. So, ayusin natin into as descending order. So, we have 28, we have 27, and then followed by 25, followed by 24. Bakit may M doon? Okay, and then followed by 20, after 24, we have 23, we have 22, and then 21, 20, 19, and 15. Tama ba? So, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 10? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Correct. So, 10. Diba? Naayos na siya from this scattered, hindi pa naayos na order into descending order from highest, which is 28, to lowest. Now, we are looking for the percentile rank. Okay, that's P. P24. Sir, bakit ganon? May hinahanap nyo is, basta pag percentile rank, hinahanap natin yung lowest, what are the scores, or what are the numbers, or the percent that has the lowest score or lowest rank doon sa given rank. Okay. And the percentile point, that is the score na hinahanap natin. Don't be confused from a percentile rank and percentile point. Now, paano ba kunin? So, not responding yung PC natin. So, paano ba kunin ang P24? And sabi dito sa formula natin na number of values below X plus 0.5 all over the total number of values times 100. So, paano? Percentile rank. Hanapin natin kung ilang data ang below doon sa 24 na given. This is the given. This is the percentile rank daw na hinahanap. So, how many numbers below 24? We have 1. This 1. 1. We have 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, and 15. So, itong mga to. These are the numbers below 24. Ayan. So, I will underline. Ayan. So, we have 6. So, 6 plus 0.5, which is constant yan, all over. We have, ilan yung data natin? We have 10. Okay, ganyan na lang ha. Close and open. Multiplied by 100. Kasi, we are dealing with percentile. So, calculate na natin. We have 6 plus 0.5 is equal to that 1 divided by 10 times 100. We got a score of 65. So, our P24 is equal to 65. So, the percentile rank of 24 is 65. Correct po? So, this means that a student with a score 24 did better than 65% of the class. So, 65% ang mga out of 100, okay, there are 65 na mas mababa ang score. 65% ang mas mababa sa score. Ang score sa 24, below 24. Okay, yan po yun. For ungrouped data. Okay, now let's proceed. Madami pang slide. We have 13 more slides. This is the formula for percentile. Percentile ng group.
Kuya, hiramin ko yung ballpen mo.
Okay, nice ko lang ha. Okay, this is the formula for percentile. Percentile. Okay, we have the PN, kung ano yung nahanap natin, is equal to lower boundary. Meron ba siyang ano next? Ayan. XLB, which is the lower boundary, times I. Yung I is the interval. N is the, ano yung nahanap natin na percentile. And then yung malaking N is the total number of frequency minus the F, the capital letter F, which is the cumulative frequency of the interval before the percentile rank. And F na maliit is the frequency of the percentile interval. Okay. As you can see sa ating past lessons, ang dami ko nang binigay na mga formula. Okay. Dito, ayusin natin. Kaya diba, ang dami kong binigay na formula. At tagtad na kayo ng pagkarami-raming formula dito sa data management. At dito ngayon sa relative position, measures of relative position, bibigyan ko kayo ng isang formula. That one formula is good for finding quartile, decile, and percentile. You heard me right. Itong formula na to, okay, itong formula na to, ito yung mother formula or the main formula nyo kahit ang hinahanap ay quartile, kahit ang hinahanap ay decile, kahit hinahanap is percentile, wala nang, sa group data ha, sa group data lang tayo, wala nang ibang formulang gagamitin kundi ito lang. Itong lang, ito lang, okay? Bear that in mind class, sa exam. Okay, kasi may ganyan sa exam and sa quiz. Kahit ito lang, kasi marami, di ba may binigay akong formula for mean, median, mode. May mga formulas na naman na may mga sub-formula pa. And then sa variance, sa standard dev, mga ganon, binigyan ko pa kayo. So dito naman sa percentile, para mas kokonti yung mga iisipin yung formula, is ito yung formula to. This will be your basis formula in getting the quartile, the decile, and the percentile. Okay po, para mas, ayan. So, this one. Suppose, this is the statistics class result. And we are looking for P72. Paano nga ba naging percentile rank yan? First and foremost, okay, paano nga ba? So, let's see. So, dito, kung okay, wait lang. So ayan. Ayan. So dito, gamitin lang yung formula. Ano yung ngayon yung paano naging 44 ang percentile rank? Paano? Ito po siya. So let's go to the formula. Kung doon sa pagkuha ng ano ba yon, yung n may 1 over 2, mga ganon. Kung yung may n, yun ay doon sa pagkuha ng mode at saka median ng group data, yung may n ang basis natin. Dito naman sa quartile, decile, and percentile, itong n times n ang magiging foundation natin kung saan tayo magfo-focus na data. Okay? So dito, ito yung magiging focus natin. And since ang hinahanap natin is P72, always convert 72 into decimal. Okay? And P72 or 72 divided by 100, and that is 0.72. Diba? Paano para wag na kayo mag-divide? Ang 100 ay may dalawang zero. So move 2 zeros from the last here. Move 2 zeros to the right ba? To the left. Okay. So kaya 0.72. Sabi ko, ito yung magiging basis muna natin para kung saan tayo mag-focus. At ang n natin is 72. Converted to decimal, that is 0.72. Tama? Tama po. At ilan yung frequency natin? We have a total number frequency of 60. And syempre nga pala guys, nakalimutan ko, kunin nyo pa pala yung kunin nyo din yung less than CF niya. Parang sa median lang, di ba? May ganito rin tayo sa median. Kunin yung less than cumulative frequency niya. So paano kumuha yung zigzag subtraction? We have 60 there, and then 60 minus 1, we have 60 minus 3. Gets nyo pa ba to? Kung saan nakuha to? Okay, since wala nagsasalita, sige, continue ako, bahala kayo, ha? Okay, kunin nyo yung less than CF, and then multiply 0.72 times 60. Kasi 0.72 is P70. Convert to decimal, and then we have 60 here as the total number of n. So 0.72 times 60, we have 43.2. Asaan malapit si 43.2? We have 44. Okay, mas mataas, hindi pwede si 38 eh. Kasi ang baba naman. Doon tayo sa lagpas. Dapat. Okay, that's 44. So, 44 ang ating tinatawag na interval percentile or percentile interval. Yan yung magiging focus natin. Okay, dyan lang tayo mag-focus. Wala nang iba. Okay, back to the ito yung focus natin. Back to the formula. Okay. So, I will copy the formula. Ayan. Ito yung formula natin. This is our formula. Ayan. Okay, so we are looking for P72. P72 ang hinahanap natin. P72. Okay, at sabi ko kanina, dito is i-convert natin yung n, which is 72 magiging 0 point or 0.72 na siya times aning n natin, 60. 'Di ba? At yung sagot natin diyan is 43.2. Kaya ilagay ko na lang dito na 43.2 kasi nasagutan naman na natin 'yan in the first place. So ang magiging focus natin, sabi ko, is here. Dito, 'di ba? At yung maliit na f, hindi porket malaking f to, yun na yung magiging malaking f, hindi po. Okay, hindi. So, ano ngayon yung f na malaki sa tabi niya? Ang f na malaki niya is the cumulative frequency below the percentile interval. So, what is the number below the percentile interval? That's 38. Below the percentile interval, that's 38. So, f is 38. And then, what is the small letter f natin? The frequency of the interval. Frequency of the percentile interval, that's 6. Okay, so 6 to. Sana yung f8 na? 6. Ayan. How about the lower boundary? Kunin mo lang yung lower boundary dito. And the lower boundary here, dito ka mag-focus, we have 18. Lower boundary ng 18, 17.5. So, 17.5 dito. Yan, wait lang. We have 17.5. And then, interval pala natin. Wala pa yung interval. Interval is 2 ata. 2 ba interval natin? Tama, it's 2. Yeah, we have 2. Okay. 2 ba? Saan yung data? Balikan na. We have 2 from 18 to 19. So, we have 2 intervals. Okay. So, now, compute natin. So, PEMDAS rule tayo. So, nasa parenthesis, 43.2. Hindi ka, step by step ka lang siya para mabilis. So, 43.2 minus 38. That is 5.2 times 2. That is 10.4. Divided by 6. That is 1.73, repeating number, plus 17.5. The answer would be 19.23. Tama ba? Wait lang. Parang mali. 0.43.2